Let's go, man! This is how every Dallas Mavericks fan, every Luka Dončić fan feels right now. All this, or anger, under anger there's always sadness. So, this is a hard thing. Hard thing because it was a shock. We never saw this coming in. For me, it was such a big shock. Like, it was like 2020 all over again with Kobe. Because we don't have any time. It just happens. It's a shock. And you don't know what. You just know that you don't want this. But the reality is that it happened. And reality, sometimes it's really hard. Yeah. And we don't understand. And we're angry, especially when we don't understand. Because it just feels wrong. And when it's wrong, we feel anger. We feel hatred. We feel resentment. But please don't be resentful. Resentment is like drinking poison and expecting the other person to die. It doesn't work like that. You don't want it like that. You don't. Because when you're angry, you are the one that's spending time and energy with the anger emotions. You know? It's okay to be angry. It needs to go through you. But don't ever please act on anger. Because it's gonna come back to you. You're gonna feel terrible after. Never in anger return blow for blow. And I hope you hear this message, because it is important, especially in these times when hating somebody feels so right at times, right? You know, like blaming Nico for what he done, but we don't actually know. He did all the right moves leading up to this one, so we don't know. It's easy to blame him, and it's okay if you want to blame him, but don't act on it. And I would encourage you, don't spend too much energy with this, because it's not serving you. It's not. It's just dragging you down. You don't feel good, right? And when we don't feel good, we would like to do nothing. Nothing? Yeah. Nothing. We don't want to act out of anger. So, when we don't lash out, when we don't spend time with these stories of anger and spend time with other people that feel so much anger as well, we'll be able to let it go much sooner, and it will come to sadness. And sadness is a much better emotion because it's kind of already accepting reality that this happened, and it needs to be okay at the end of the day, or month, or year if you need so long. It's okay to feel sad. It's actually perfect to feel sad. You may even cry, or you did. It's okay, because even tears are the letting go. You let go of the heavy energy, of the heavy emotions when we cry. So it's good to cry, even if you're a guy, or maybe especially if you're a guy, because you might kept a lot of the stuff inside, and that's heavy, and you don't need it, and you don't deserve that heaviness. So it's all good that you feel all of these emotions, because it needs to go through. If it's there, it needs to go all the way through. If it's not, you're just gonna hold it in, and that's gonna be more anger and more anger and more anger, and blaming your family again and your friends, and whoever. It's not serving you. It's not serving you. So find a way to let it go. What I do is I just try my best to not do anything and just experience the emotion. And it's nowadays it just goes away in a minute, because I can see how that emotion of anger is serving me, is teaching me how to let go. Because all I can do is accept reality. Because if I don't, I'm gonna suffer. And I don't want to suffer. I want to be good to myself. I just want to be good to myself. I keep reminding myself. I keep reminding myself, nothing really matters if you're not good to yourself. I want to live happy. I want to be good to myself. I have, I don't know, this lifespan. I don't know, this, or maybe just today. But from now and to the day I die, I want to be happy. That's my pole star. So I want to find a way how to get there as soon as I can. So this is the message I want to bring to Dallas Mavericks fans and to Luka Dončić fans who have a hard time accepting that this happened. Dallas Mavericks can still go to the finals. They can still have a huge run. They have the team with AD as well, another champion, and Kyrie and Kid, all champions. They have what it takes to go all to the end. And they have so many great players. I love them. I just love how everything came together for Dallas. And the last season was like, we were right there. And that's also why it hurt so much, right? But how it was done was not through how I see it should be done. And a lot of people, especially Luka as well, because loyalty is such a big part of his life, family. And he has family in Dallas Mavericks fans, and in team players. Players are still there. Players feel even worse than you because they were so close to Luka. Kyrie said, this is a grief period. I miss my hermano. Please don't hate Nico. Not for him, for you, because you're the one that spends time with that anger, with that kind of energy, and you don't deserve to feel like that. And I completely understand if you want to return season tickets, but remember why. There's always the why. You love basketball. You love the Dallas Mavericks team. You don't love the organization right now, but that can change. We never know what will happen as well. Maybe the organization is gonna change, and in a few years Luka would be open to coming back, and you're there not for the organization anyway. You're there for the players, and the players are there as well for you, and to inspire your kids. And there's another thing I want to reach out, because a lot of you don't know what to say to your kids right now. I know a lot of kids, especially in Dallas, looked up to Luka, and you don't know what to say to them right now because this is hard for you as well. You can remind them that it's all about how you as a family watch together, how you root for this team, for basketball that you love. Because it's never just Luka, right? It's the whole thing. It's how you feel for all of this. And after, when you'll be able to let it go, when your kids are going to be fine, because they're going to be fine at the end, you can explain to your kids that this is just one of those things that happen in life that we don't have control over. And things are going to happen. Things are always going to happen that we don't have control over. And this is where we need to learn that it needs to be okay that something happened, something we don't agree on, because that's a process for us to let go. Life always goes like up and down, right? Doesn't go straight away. It would be boring if it went that way. And after some time, your kid might relate to something, I don't know, happening in school that was terrible or somewhere else, and just saying like, so this is kind of like that thing when Luka, and you can say, yeah. And they could be like, oh, and that was really hard and I was able to move on from that. So this will probably be okay as well. It becomes this learning process of accepting reality, because that's reality. This thing is not changing me. It's not. I'm a Slovenian, and of course I'm gonna watch Luka, but what happened here in the last 7 years, like, Dallas Mavericks really grew on me. So I am gonna continue to be a Dallas Mavericks fan. So please don't stop rooting for Dallas Mavericks, because Kyrie came here and so many great players came here, and they need you because you're doing it for the team, for the players, for yourself, for the joy you feel when you watch, for the joy you share when you win, for the hard times you share together as well, when you don't, hardships. Those things are all just bringing you together. Sports is just bringing us together so much. To have something great in the life, something joyful, like this love for basketball that we feel, just brings us together so much. Nothing can bring us together like this kind of feeling when we're all breathing one air, when we are all together rooting for the love we share. The love we share for the sport. Hope this message serves you well. And if you like this kind of messages, consider subscribing.